Hit number 6, Bega Court in LALOR. My name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts, Rata and Co. I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Michael, Maria, Harry, and of course Mr. Alex Doucas, who no doubt you've had the great opportunity of meeting throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, let me share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions or bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract here today, with the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 60 to 90 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything's in there, everything's quite clear. What a great opportunity for the first home buyers among us. What a great opportunity for the investors, all the families. This great family home in this great family location, the bowl of Bega Court. Access to absolutely everything you need, not only for a great lifestyle, but also for significant capital growth. The market is on the move in 2025, and so now is the time to get into that market and ride that wave of capital growth. If you'd like to get the job done today, right now, buyers, is your opportunity to do just that. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 6 Bega Court? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call, buyers. I'm in your hands. At 685, fairly been off now at 685,000. Welcome, best of luck here today at 685, and the bid's behind. At 685,000 now. At 685. At 685, the bid fairly been offered over there at 85. If you come to buy, this is your moment. This is your time. That's your competition. At 685 now. First call at 685,000. Are we done? Second call at 685, the bid. Can I say 700, ma'am? Can I say 700 in the rise? Round me off to 7.
95, 10.
And 95 at 695 at 695,000. Same courtesy now. Welcome and best of luck at 95. 705 if you like at 695,000. The bid's there at 695. At 695, fairly been offered now.
704.
At 705, sir. 04, knocking me down to 9. Is that 115,000? At 715,000, back against you, 715, the bid's there now, 20 can I say? 20. At 720 got. At 720 the bid. At 720,000, fairly been offered at 720, got to be 25 at least at 20 the bid. At 720,000. At 720,000, fairly been offered now.
726.
At 26, even better at 26. At 726 the bid. At 726,000. At 726,000, bids there, opportunity with you. At 726 now. At 726,000, fairly been offered now at 726 the bid. Once at 726 done.
30.
Second call at 30 now, 730,000. At 730,000. At 730, back there at 30. How about 36, sir? At 730,000, fairly been offered now at 730 the bid. At 730,000. At 730 bid there, opportunity
736.
At 736 now, 736. At 736 bid here at 36 at 40 got. At 740,000. At 740,000. What about 50, sir? At 740 the bid's there against you at 740. At 740.
747.
At 747, another good bid at 47. At 747,000. At 747,000, bid there, opportunity with you now. At 747,000. First call at 747 done. Second call at 50 now, and welcome back at 50 at 750,000. At 750, we're on the market, selling here today at 750,000. Bids here, keys are here, we sell. If you've come to buy, you must show me now or forever hold your peace, because we're on the market and selling at 750. At 763, no worries, at 753, 75, a little bit cheap. We're on the market and selling at 750. At 763, no worries, at 753, 75, a little bit cheeky. We might get there anyway, sir. At 753, at 753, the bid's at 753,000. We're on the market and selling, 758, at 755. At 755. I thought 3 and 5 is 8. At 755, at 755, at 755 now. At 755, the bid's at 755. How about 63 now?
759.
At 59, at 75. Great bid there, way to enter the proceedings here today with strength at 770. Got the keys at 70 now. at 770,000. Fresh bidding in that at 770,000. Entering with style now at 770. At 773. Welcome and best of luck. Two more at 780 now. 780,000. At 780,000. Fairly been offered. Don't let scare you off, so it's just big bidding. You can place a big bid for 91. 800,000, even money at that. It's just a round number, sir. Don't let it scare you off at 800,000. The bid's there. You off at 800,000. The bid's there. The keys are there. We're on the market. We sell $800,000. The bid. Bid there. Opportunity with you, sir. We're done over here. Definitely done. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. At 800,000. Bids here. Keys are here. We're selling. First call at 800,000. Done. Second call. $800,000 the bid, done. 805, welcome at 805 now. At 805,000, fresh bidding over here at 805,000 on the market and selling. Bids on the phone, but we're selling here today at 805,000, fairly been offered now. At 805,000, you're done. Was that the hard limit at 8? At 805,000, might buy with one bid, Maria, at 805,000 the bid. First call at 805, done. Second call at 805,000, done and finished. At 806,000 now. At 806, the bid's back there. Same courtesy Maria if they like. At 806,000, fairly been offered now at 806 the bid. At 806,000, bids here, keys are here. We're on the market. We sell 806,000. First call at 806, all done. At 807 now, at 807,000, at 807,000, bid back there at 807 now, 807,000, fairly been offered, bid there, keys are there, opportunity with you, at $807,000 the bid, at 807, if there's no further bid, we'll sell at that, we're on the market and playing for keeps, at $807,000 the bid, once, at 807, done, second call at 807, done and finished, third, 500. At 500, 807 and a half. At 807 and a half, perhaps 810 in the rise, Maria. At 807,500, fairly been offered now. 807,005. At 807,500, fairly been offered. Bid behind, opportunity in front on the phone. At 807,500 on the market and selling. Need to know. 807,500 the bid. First call at 807 and a half. Done. At 809 now and 10, Bega surely. At 809,000. At 809,000, bid back here now at 809. At 809 the bid. At 809,000, fairly been offered now. 809,000, bids here, keys are here. We'll sell on your word, sir. At 809,000, fairly been offered. First call at 809, all done. Second call. 809,000.
815.
815 and a great bid at that at 815. Knockout bid perhaps at 815 and the bid's here now at 815,000. At 815,000, fairly been offered at 815 the bid. At 815,000, need instructions, Maria. We're on the market. We're selling 815 over here at 815. First call at 815, all done. Second call. 815,000, done and finished. Third, final call, 815 the bid, all done, all finished, all silent and out at 815. They tell me they're out, we're out over here at 815, we're selling, selling, selling. How much was that?
500.
At 815 and a half. You almost had it. I was about to knock it down, sir. At 815,500, you work so hard to get yourself in this position. We have to test their resolve. Give me a big bid in response. At 815 and a half. At 815,500 now, and the bid's there. The opportunity with you. At 815,500. Never too late to the hammer fall, sir, and you just made it. At 815 and a half now. At 815 and a half, the bid's there. Do we let him have it for that half, sir? At 815,500, first call, second call, third, final call,
16.
at 16 now at 816, at 816. So if you're going to come in late, you've got to make it count, surely. At 816,000, can I say 20 in the rise? At 816,000, the bid's there. At 816, at 816,000, fairly been offered. What do you say, sir? Need to know. I'm about to sell. 816,000. Bids here. Keys are here. Once at 816. Twice at 816. Third. Final call. 816 the bid. all done, all finished, all silent out at 816. I'm selling
500.
at 500, 816 and a half. At 816,500, bid there now once at 816 and a half. 818 now, welcome back at 818. At 818,000, bid back there. I'll give you the count to 3 to think about it, sir. At 818,000 for the first call. At 818,000 for the second call. At 818 the bid, third, final call. 818 the bid, all done, finished. Silent now at 818. Need to know, we're selling. Selling. You're definitely done, sir. Selling. Just one more time, sir. Tell me you're out. And sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata & Co auction. Enjoy the